You would think someone was cutting trees with a chainsaw, because holy crap, it was so loud, my mouth dropped and I could taste the disgusting gas that was once a tasty tres leches cake. Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Tony and welcome to Yo Said That, where we narrate and react to the best stories and content around the net. If that sounds appealing to you, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss out. Let's get right into the first story. Today I fudged up by telling a female colleague to spread her legs. Currently sitting on the toilet playing chess because I don't want to show my face until it loses 3 shades of red. Was going through some project details with one of the engineers before she left to go to a job site. We wrap up, she gets up to leave, and I attempt to say, "Go spread your wings." But right as the word go comes out of my mouth, my brain decides now would be a terrific time to switch things up and say, "Go stretch your legs." And before I knew it, I was having an out-of-body experience, watching myself tell her to go spread your legs. I will never forget the look on her face. I immediately told her what the heck my brain just did for that combination of words to come out of my mouth as she is on her way to a work site full of men. And thankfully, she believed me, seemingly, and laughed it off. Doesn't make it any less embarrassing, unfortunately. Yo said that. My man said, "Go spread your legs and fly, birdie. Discover places you never learned before, fly." 2 responses to the post were, "Oh man, better polish up that resume," and "Had a friend at work do something similar years ago. She tried to simultaneously say, 'I'll do anything to move up in the company. I'll suck up to anyone to move up in the company.' What came out of her mouth was, 'I'll suck anything to move up in the company.' I've never seen someone turn red so fast." Kat responded, "A promotion's a promotion, man. $5 is $5, man. Wait, you guys are getting paid? Paid and laid. Paid, laid, and AIDS." Today I fudged up by showering with my boyfriend and almost passing out from poop fumes. This happened an hour ago, currently relaxing in bed with the boyfriend. Because we work together, we come home together, and neither wants to wait their turn. So we've decided why not just take showers together, plus it saves water, apparently. We are not cheap, just saying. Today was all the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, and shower. But not even military training could have prepared me for what was about to unfold. My sweet himbo of a husband is lactose intolerant. He does not care and continues to eat lactose and has the most gut-wrenching, eye-tearing, vomit-inducing poops and farts. Today was a coworker's goodbye party, and she bought a tres leches cake, which is a 3-milk cake, and him being the clueless man that would trade me for cake, he takes a huge piece, and it hit him hard. It hit him while we were showering. Most of us know that in the shower, the smell after you fart is so much more intense. Now, this is where poop happens. Literally, after being under the shower for about 5 or more minutes, the tiny bathroom is filled with steam. And my boyfriend, while shampooing my hair, exclaims loudly and lets out the longest, loudest, stinkiest fart that I've ever had the displeasure of experiencing, and runs to the toilet holding his butt. You would think someone was cutting trees with a chainsaw, because holy crap, it was so loud, my mouth dropped and I could taste the disgusting gas that was once a tasty tres leches cake. I started heaving and gagging, which became worse after this huge man nestled on a tiny toilet dropped what you think was a nuclear bomb. It was wet, loud, and smelly to the point of me almost throwing up on the spot. I instead rushed to the sink that was right next to the toilet that I kind of felt bad for and started just projectile vomiting vomiting my breakfast, lunch, and the tres leches cake that will be gone but not forgotten. Every time I inhaled, the absolute nuclear poop fumes hit me like an 8-wheeler, and I kept vomiting harder and harder. This whole fiasco ended up in me almost passing out, and my poor boyfriend, who couldn't stop pooping his absolute blood, sweat, and tears out, could not do much to help except poop more and more. We ended up taking separate cold showers and airing out the windowless bathroom by opening the bathroom door and the front door, which gave us weird looks. But I'd rather not die and have death by poop on my gravestone. Yo, get that man away from dairy. That was almost a murder-suicide. No more dairy! No more dairy! Does he want to borrow my username for a bit? This made me lose my poop. Not in the shower, I hope. Waffle stomp! And then another chain of comments were, he needs either Lactaid or a cork. Your call. By the way, laughed out loud at this. Cork would be a weapon of mass destruction. You're basically making his butt into a human railgun. Weapon of blank destruction. Y'all got it. Just take out the M. Today I fudged up by getting the exchange rate wrong and spending $800 on a bottle of wine. So I've been living in Japan for almost 2 years now, and I've been seeing a girl for about 6 months. Today being Valentine's Day, I made reservations for a course meal at a hotel restaurant. Admittedly, it's not my usual style. I'm perfectly happy going to cheap izakayas and that kind of thing. But variety is the spice of life, and we both decided it'd be nice to dress up a little and have a fancy meal. 2-course meals were already going to set me back a pretty penny, but the fudge up was when it came time to order drinks. As befits a romantic dinner, we decided on a bottle of wine. I have long since decided not to pretend to be a wine expert and to just ask the servers for their recommendation when it comes to this kind of thing. Our waiter went for the drink menu, came back with a tablet and made a few suggestions, all around the 16,000 yen price range, 160 USD. Of course, I tried to not let it show, but I thought that was a bit on the expensive side and swiped to an $80 alternative. I asked him if it's a good wine. Oh, that's a very good wine, sir. I told him we'd go with that one, and he politely took the order and left. My girlfriend spent the next 10 minutes or so joking about the wine ordering process, and I thought she was making fun of me for going with a cheaper wine. Fair enough. The wine was served to us, and we both agreed it was really good. She kept going with the joking, though, and it was when she said that she hoped that it was 80,000 yen and not $80,000 that it finally hit me. Somehow, even after living it for as long as I have, my brain misfired and I equated 80,000 yen with $80 when it's actually more like $800. By that point, we were well into the bottle and there was no going back. Needless to say, that was a shocker, but I did my best to take it in stride and just enjoy it. She was pretty cool about it too, laughing about it, but also showing concern about the outrageous price for us. I'm fortunate enough to not have to worry about it and I'm thankful for that, but my bank account definitely took a hit tonight. I had to mentally prepare myself for when the bill arrived. Anyway, as I told her, we'll just be drinking tap water for the next 10 Valentine's days. Oof, $800 is an expensive mistake. But hey man, I'm glad you were able to laugh it off. It's a great story that you'll be able to tell for the rest of your life. And don't sweat it. Exchange rates are always hard, and there's a lot of crazy stories out there about people who've had similar mistakes. Some of the comments were, paying my respects to you. I have a $1,000 Egyptian Isis, the goddess, pendant I bought because of the same misunderstanding. It took me like 3 years to afford a necklace to go with it. And another comment, at least it tasted good, and you won't be making the same mistake twice. I, 38 male, am in the process of a high conflict divorce. 5 years in the making after 8 years married. 5 months ago, I met a wonderful woman. She has been very understanding with the situation with my soon-to-be ex and kids. We've put off sleeping over since I was still sleeping with my wife in our house. A couple of weeks ago, the court ordered my wife to move out and we now exchange the kids every week. This was her week with the kids and my girlfriend and I decided to finally have a sleepover. Throughout the whole divorce process, I've been having having trouble sleeping and have been taking sleeping pills on and off for the past 6 months. This week was particularly hard with the kids out of the house, and by Thursday, I had had a total of 10 hours of sleep. So I go to the pharmacy to get sleeping pills. My girlfriend has already warned me she is a light sleeper and has a strict schedule of going to sleep at 10 p.m. So I want our first night to go well with no disturbance from me. Secondly, my experience has taught me that I need at least 3 sleeping pills to feel the effects, and even then they take a few hours to kick in. Granted, I've never used this particular brand, but I trust my experience given that I'm 115 kilograms and 2.01 meters and don't drink or take drugs. It might be that I'm just not that responsive to sleeping agents. So I get to her house after a tough day in the office where I had to let go of staff. I'm sleep deprived and emotionally exhausted. We order pizza and salad, and when it arrives we sit down to eat. It's around 7 p.m. so I decided to take the pills then so they would have time to do their thing. We get through the salad, and by the time we get to the pizza, I'm starting to feel woozy. By the end of the meal, I can't see straight. It's difficult to form sentences, and I'm experiencing very strong hiccups. My girlfriend sits me on the couch and rubs my back to help me with the hiccups, and within 20 minutes they're gone. She helps me brush my teeth and helps me into bed. It's just after 8 p.m. and she jumps into the bed with me and rubs my back and arms until I'm asleep. Next thing I know, I feel a fart coming on and just let it rip. As you can guess, it was a trick. My sphincter was playing on my sleeping spill-soaked brain, and I go on to make a deposit of loose change in my underpants. I jump out of the bed and run to the bathroom. I try to quietly clean up, and long story short, I go through a roll of toilet paper and ruin 2 hand towels and the little carpet by the toilet in the process. I get out of the bathroom and run into my very worried girlfriend pacing in the hallway. I tell her what happened and she bursts out laughing, tells me not to worry, and after assuring me I didn't poop the bed as well, puts me back to sleep. I woke up this morning to a clean bathroom, laundered towels and underwear, and a fresh cup of coffee. She's a keeper. Lesson: not all sleeping pills are equal. Some come with added shards. Yo, I hate to be the guy to break the news, but you did crap the bed. Your girlfriend just didn't have the heart to tell you. But on a more serious note, I'm glad things are on the up and up for you. I'm guessing you're just getting out of a not so good relationship. And guess what? You fell into the arms of a woman who'll literally clean up your crap. So you're in a good situation now. Some of the comments for the post were, I crapped on my girlfriend's couch when we first started dating. Been married 13 years this year. Edit. Got rid of the couch though. Another guy responded, now I know why I can't keep a girlfriend. I need to crap on their couch earlier in the relationship. Do you have any other advice? And then another comment, dang, keep that girl. For real. The other guy responded after, the signal is the laugh, not the cleaning. Humor is key. If you enjoyed the video, demolish that like button for us. Also, let us know if you can relate to any of these stories or if you've had a similar experience. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Do it! See y'all next video.